Hi, let's start. In the last session, we talked about WMA object and SIM instances, right? Okay. In this session as well, we'll continue with the same thing. First, we'll see the script to find the uptime. Okay. Script for uptime. Fine. So to find the uptime, we have to use we need to see which class we need to use. Okay. In the WMA object or SIM instances, which class we have to use to find the uptime. The class is operating system. Okay. In the last session, we discussed about the classes, right? Okay. To find the uptime, we'll use operating system class. Okay. So let me just type here get hyphen. We'll use sim instances. Okay. And class name Win32 operating system. Or we can try sim underscore operating system. Okay. Both will work here. We'll use Win32 underscore operating system. Let's run this. We'll see what result we'll get. See. So in this, we need to find the uptime, right? So if you look at this, there is no property to find the uptime, right? There is no relevant properties to find the uptime. So what we can do, we'll just check the remaining properties using FL star, or you can use select space star. Okay, let me run this. We got the properties, right? Okay, we have this many properties here. Can you see here? Sorry. Okay, if you can see here, local boot time, right? And we need to find some more properties. Okay, here it's okay. Last boot time you can see here, right? Last boot time, and you can see local date time as well. Okay. So how we can find the uptime? What is the formula for this? So we discussed, right? When we discuss if condition and all, we discussed the script, right? For uptime. So for finding uptime, local date time minus last boot time. That is a formula. Okay. Let me write here local date time minus last boot time. Okay, so these two properties we need to use. How we can see only those property? First we'll take local date time. So we can group and take it, right? Last boot time and local date time. Okay, we'll just group this. And local date time. Okay, let me run this. So you can see here, right? This is the local date time. So if you use WMA object here, there will be a slight difference when it is display, right? When this date and time display, right? There will be a slight difference. Okay, so when you write uptime, just use sim instance. Okay, even we can use WMA object as well, but there is some slight difference. So next, what we'll take, we'll see It's last boot time, right? Last boot time, last boot up time. Okay, let me run this. See, you can see the last boot up time here, right? It is displayed here. So we need to minus both. Then we'll get the uptime. So what we'll do, let me remove this. I'll remove the grouping and I'll take this into one variable. I'll just take some variable you can give. Okay, result. I'll just give result. Okay, so now we'll do, let's load this into memory. Okay, so I just selected here and run the selection. Now it is loaded to the memory and we'll go to this variable dot local time. Okay, so when we group this and enter the local time, we got the local time, right? If you do this way, we will be getting the same result, right? Let's run this alone, run the selection. So we got the same result, right? Okay, then minus, we need to minus from last boot time, right? So result dot last boot up time. Okay, let me run this. See, now we got the result. 3 days, 3 hours, 9 minutes. Okay, all the details are here. So now we are good, right? So we'll apply anyway for this downtime. We cannot print in this way, right? We just need to print in one line. One liner display should be there, right? When we use the script, 3 days, 3 hours, and 9 minutes, it should be one liner display, one liner output. So what we can do, how we can separate, but we'll see how we can separate these days, these hours. We need to separate that. Okay, then only we can print that into one line. We'll do one thing. We'll take this into one variable. We'll use uptime. Okay. I loaded this into the memory. So now I need days. Okay. Uptime days. Right. Let me run this. So we got 3, right? Correct. Okay. Now again we'll filter minutes, right? Sorry, hours will do. Okay. Hours. Then we'll take minutes. This 3 enough, right? Okay. So this we have. Let's run this once. See, now we got the result, right? 3, 3, 11. Okay. We can take seconds as well. Uptime dot seconds. Okay. Now we need to print this, right? For printing, we can use write-host or we can use write-output, right? So what we'll do, last boot up time. Okay. We can add anything here. Okay. This up to you. So we can just, we can give this variable uptime dot days. Okay. Or we can do one thing. So for the proper arrangement, we'll take all this into different variables. Then we'll print it. Days, right? We'll take D. Okay. Hours, we'll take H. Then for the minute, we'll take M. For the seconds, we'll take S. Okay. So this is clear, right? We have taken this into one variable. So we'll take last boot time. This is days, right? 4 days, $D, the first one. Okay. Then we'll give this phase. Give H for hours, right? We'll take hours. And sorry, we'll take minute. Minute we have what we have given? M, right? AM. Okay. And $S for seconds. Let's run this and try. So it is displayed here, right? Last boot time, days 3, hours 15. Oh, sorry, 3 days, 3 hours, 15 minutes, and 35 seconds. Okay. So if you want to make more enhancement, okay, you want to add some lines or some sentence, you can do that. Okay. Now we'll do one thing. We'll take this into, we'll convert this into text file. Okay. We'll store this as a text file. For that, which commandlet we'll use? We'll use out file. Okay. We'll use out file here. Then file path. You can give the path here. Okay. Wherever you want to save. We'll just give uptime. Okay. Uptime.text. And we'll use append. Next time when we run the same, it should be append, right? Or if you want to the different file name, you can provide the different file name here. It's up to you. Okay. Let me run this once again. Okay. Now what let's see whether it is created or not. Okay. So let me go to the temp folder. So it is created, right? Uptime. You can see here, uptime is created. Let's open that file. See, this is created here, right? Fine. Now, we just created the file, right? Uptime file. So we just want to see the time and date as well when this is created. Okay. Whenever user running the script, it should create with current date and time. For that, let's see what we can do. Okay. To print with date and time, we need current date and time, right? Let me open the another console. Okay. Here, let's see. You can see here, get hyphen date, right? Current date and time. Okay. This we have to print in date, month, year, hours, minutes, and seconds. Okay. So for that, let's see. how we can write. So just use get-date and use the parameter called format, okay, to make the correct format. Use format. Then just type dd, okay. Let me enter this. It's a date printed, right? See, date printed 05. Now we need month, right? Month, we need to use 3 M's, okay. M. So it is printed 00, right? That is the wrong one. So we'll see, we'll use the capital M. So it's printed February, right? This is correct. Now what we need? We need year, right? For year, we'll use small y. We'll use 4 y's, okay? Okay, this is correct. If you try a capital here, let's see what result we are getting. This is wrong, right? So it is not accepting capital there for the year. Okay, based on that, we need to use. See, you see small y here. So what else we need? We need hours, minutes, and second, right? Underscore. See, hours is a wrong. It's a 0 one is showing here. That is not the right hour. Okay, we'll use capital H. We'll use 2H. Okay. So this is the format. If you're not able to remember, you can note this down. Whenever there is a requirement, you have to print with current date and time. You can use this format. Okay. For month, you have to use capital, date small, year small y. For hours, capital H. 2H you need to use. Okay. And for the minute, we'll try with small letter 2M. And again, second. Okay. We'll use 2S, small s. We'll see. Yeah, correct. This is the correct one. Okay, this is the correct time and date. So now we'll see how we can use this into script. We'll just copy this here and let me, we'll paste this into our script, uptime script. Okay, we'll take this into one variable. We'll take date. Clear, right? Let me load this again. I'll load this alone. Okay, fine. So we need to use the date here, dollar date. Okay. So we cannot use date and uptime together, right? Date is a different variable. We'll use underscore. Even if you use underscore, if considered as a one variable only, so we'll definitely get an error. For that, what we can use? We'll use backtick. Okay. We know, right? What is backtick? See, we'll use the backtick key. Let's use the backtick here. See, now it is separated. Okay. So backtick key is, you know, right? Just beside the number one. Okay. So let me run the script once again. Let's see whether it is created or not. See, you can see the first one, right? It is created with the date and current time and the file. Let's see that file is working as expected or not. This is working as expected, right? This is how we can store the output as a text file, and we can use the current date and time, right? Date and time. Okay, this is clear, right? Okay. If you don't want to use a backtick here, we have one more option. Here we have taken this date into one variable, right? Okay. So what we'll do, we'll just take this variable here, date plus, okay. Then we'll give uptime. It's a string, right? So we'll give this into double quote uptime. So we can combine both date and this uptime. For that, we are using plus. Okay. If you want to combine here, as you see here, variable, and you want to combine with some string name, some name, okay, some string, you can use this plus. Okay. This we can call concatenation. Okay. So we'll do one thing. This will take into another variable. I'll just take date format. Okay. We can give any name. Okay. So here we have used concatenation, right? Then we store this into date format. Let us load this alone. Okay. I just run the selection. Then let me run the date format. See, this is printing like this. Okay. Up to here, this is variable $date, then uptime. Okay. It is combined, right? Using the plus here. Okay. So what we can do, we can remove all this. Then date format. Okay. This variable we can just type here. Let me run this. See, this is created. There is a second one. This is created here. Okay. This is clear, right? Let us use the for each here. Okay. We'll apply the for each in the script. So where we have to write for each, from where we need to start. Okay. So this variable, right? Date format, this not required in the loop, right? This should be out from the loop. So after this, we'll use the for each. Okay. For each and every server, when we are checking this condition uptime for each and every server, this is not required, right? This is just printing purpose. We created this variable and calling here, right? Okay. In this case, it should not, it is not needed in the loop. Fine. So we'll use for each here. For each. Okay. Before for each, we need to get the content, right? For that, get a content. path, we'll give the path ctemp and servers.txt. Okay. We already used, right, in the previous script, we already saved few servers details, right? Few system details in this text. Okay. So let me open this. Where is this? Okay, here. Okay. This is local server, local host only. This is again loopback IP for local host. Both is local host. This is just one name which doesn't exist. Okay. So you can assume this three are servers or system in your environment. Okay. Let me close this. So for get hyphen content, if you want, you can use the alias. Okay. So how we can find the alias? It is get alias. You remember, right? Definition, get hyphen content. See, GC is there, cat is there, type is there. We'll use GC here. Okay. So when using for each, we need to take this into one variable, right? We'll take this into one variable. So we'll take servers. Okay. So for each, hope you know for each concept. If you are not sure, okay, just see the previous session where we have discussed for each, okay, and get more comfort with that. For each. Then we'll take one temporary variable in the actual variable. This all for each syntax, okay. If you are seeing this first time, if you this is watching this session first time, I mean, you have to complete the previous sessions, okay. Then you have to come for this session. Then only you understand clearly. Okay, so bracket started. Let's close here. Okay. Now what we'll do, we'll just remove this for now. Otherwise, we'll take this into different tab. Let me remove this. We'll print into the screen, okay? We are not saving this as a text file. So we used for each and let us run now. Okay, see, last it is printing right for all three servers. I think it's wrong. Why it's wrong? Because one server doesn't exist. You remember, right? So for that server as well, it is printing here. So I think here we missed. We need to provide the computer name, right? Remote computer name we need to provide here, right? So where remote computer will store from this variable, it will store to this temporary variable. Okay. So we need to give that temporary variable name. Okay. So let me run the script again. Okay. Something wrong. For authentication scheme, different web browsers, and let's see the status of WinRM. Okay. Get hyphen service. WinRM is stop state. Let's start. I assume looking at this error, it is directing us to WinRM. Okay. Let me start it. Start service WinRM. Okay. Now let's see the status of the service. It's running, right? Let's run this script again. Fine. For first two, it is printed, right? So that is exist. For the third one, it is not printed. Okay, it is printed the complete error. So how we can customize this? How we can handle this error? We can use try catch, right? Why can we try that in the script? We'll use try catch. Okay, let's see. So we need to use the try catch inside the loop, right? We already discussed, right? When we discuss try catch. Let's see this. I'll use try here. Try. Okay. Open bracket. Then we'll close the bracket here. Okay. Then we'll use catch. Catch right-host. We'll just print server. We'll take this variable, right? Okay, we need to print the server name, right? For that, we'll take this variable server not available. Let me close this bracket. I'll run this script again. Okay, still it is printing the error, right? So why it is printing the error? We already discussed, right? When we use the try catch, the error action preference should be in stop state. Again, if you're not sure about try catch, we have a separate session for that. You can just complete that session and come back here. Okay, so this is very important in interview standpoints and all. They will ask you what is the importance in error action preference when you use try catch. Okay, so what we need to use here, error action preference should be in stop state. Equal to will give stop. Okay, then only try catch works. See, now it is printed here, right? We use the clear host here just to clear the console. Okay, see, here it is printed not available, right? For the last server, but we need server name as well, right? We need server name as well. For that, what we can do? Okay, let me remove this double quote. So what is the mistake? We have given servers. Okay, servers here. I just made it server. Okay, here also we have given servers. It should be server, this temporary variable. Okay. So here right host I have given the $server. Okay. Which server not available, that server name will print here. So here also we can provide server variable. Okay. So it will print the server name. Let me run the script again. See, localhost and this IP, loopback IP. So we'll consider first two server. It's working fine, right? It is printing the uptime. So server one is not available. So this catch printed here. Okay. So it's clear, right? Okay. That's all in this session. We'll see you in the next session. Thank you.